They are. That was what happened overnight. About 1,000 protesters out coming up against security forces there. And then we were told, you see a tear gas canister being thrown there, and then we're told a huge number of security forces brought up during the daytime today, Friday, in Suez. An update from Jamal Al-Shael, who's on the line now. Jamal, what are you seeing? Talk me through it.
Yes, Kamal, the scenes here are unprecedented in nature, at least during my years of coming to Egypt and working here. There are literally thousands of local people here who have turned up to the street. It is a peaceful march towards the main police station. However, as they approached, fire engines were being used by the authorities to try and disperse the crowd by literally running them over. So as two fire engines broke up, a third was forced to veer off the street as protesters blocked it with garbage cans and other things. Within minutes, stones were being pelleted at the fire engine, and it was almost destroyed within minutes. This, however, some of during this pelting of stones and sticks at the fire, a lot of the protesters were trying to prevent the violence, and chants of peaceful protests were being heard at the same time. Now, on the other side of this main road in the center of Suez, the area is called Al-Arba'in. Right outside the fire station, there's billowing black fumes coming out of something that has been set alight. It's too dangerous for myself or the cameraman to get any closer from where we are, so it's difficult to ascertain what it is exactly that is on fire. However, the smoke is filling up the skies as we speak right now. Can
you see any, have you got any idea of the numbers of people out there, Jamal?
The numbers, I would say, are in the thousands. At least 2,000 to 3,000 underneath the building I'm and we're split off from the other side of this main road by the fire that is taking place and some of the clashes. But I can see large amounts of people there, hundreds, definitely, possibly in the thousands there too.
Is there shock as well, Jamal? I mean, I know people are galvanised, they're angry, but I wonder if people themselves are even shocked at the level of what they're seeing. They haven't seen. We're saying we haven't seen anything like this. They haven't seen anything like this before either.
Of course, definitely there is, but there is also this new generation of Egyptians that really says, the young people that I've been speaking to, and they are the vast majority of protesters, said, we won't live our lives like our parents lived them, i.e. we're not going to sit around for 30 years and wait for for the next ruler. We want change right now. So whilst there is surprise amongst people, there is definitely the sense of galvanized urgency. I'm glad you've bring about some sort of change.
I'm glad you've stayed on the line, because we've managed to bring up some recent pictures, very recent pictures coming in from Suez at the moment. We're just on a there we go, there's the wide shot which shows what Jamal was explaining to us before, the sheer number of people on the street. That is anger. Jamal, we're looking at these pictures now. I know you're probably nowhere near a screen at the moment, but you've got the real thing happening in front of you. It's quite extraordinary.
Yes, it is definitely, Kamal. Also, it's important to mention that there's been confirmed reports that 2 security officials have had charges brought against them because they refused to use live ammunition against the protesters late last night. As you know, and the viewers know, late into Thursday evening, up until maybe 4 or 5 a.m. actually, there was up to 1,000 protesters who refused to go home. And the police did try their best to disperse them using water cannons, rubber-coated steel bullets, and at times what sounded like live fire. Now we know that it most likely was, considering there are these charges against these 2 police officers here.
Looking at the pictures as we look right now, Jamal, I mean, to me it looks like police are almost retreating. There is a large line of about sort of 4 or 5 deep who are holding their line, but it almost looks like it's the protesters who are in control, or that this police line could be swamped, overwhelmed.
Definitely, it does seem so. I mean, over the past 48 hours, the protests in Suez have not been anywhere near as big as they are today. And they definitely haven't reached anywhere close to the police station as I've seen them today. Today, they are literally in front of it. As I'm telling you, they have set up something on fire. The smoke continues to below as we speak, and it's only getting thicker, really. So it's very plausible that despite the 4,000 reinforcements that the security services brought in today, that they will just be outnumbered by the locals.
That is Jamal O'Shale on the line from Suez. Quite extraordinary scenes we're seeing in Suez.